Cozy co-author review. So this video is going to be a little bit different. So in the past videos, what I've done is I've actually shared with you how I've been structuring the book and how I've been using the tools from Soren to basically take two key files. You have a framework file, which you put into your projects section, and you also have your prompt file, which you just use and it'll prompt you to walk you through the book. Now, I'm not going to go through the book in details here, but what I can tell you, we're now on to chapter 17, I think I've written just now. Yep, chapter 17. And I'm really doing this part-time. When I come down, I work away from home, so I come down here through the week, and I'm doing this on the evenings. I just haven't put a lot of time into it. I maybe do 15 minutes, something like that. So we've got 17 pages done. You can certainly, if you want to be focused, you could probably get your own fiction book written over a weekend. You can certainly get it, probably even within a day, to be honest with you, depending if you're focused or not. So it does literally take a matter of minutes to create these books. So this is the book structure, as you can see. We're starting to fill the book out there now, but I don't want to just share that with you. What I want to do is I want to give you a sneak peek to what you get when you invest in the Cozy Co-author. So up here, let me just move my recording bar. So up here we have the copy Viking, and this is the members area that you get. There's some free trading here. There's a dashboard, which is where we are now, and this is the Cozy Co-author. So on the left hand side you have your menu, and you can scroll down. You can see we've got something like, well, there's 23 key topics and key lessons in here, and each lesson is a different size depending on how complex it needs to be. But to be honest with you, it really is stupidly simple. It's so easy to do, and as I say, I've known Soren for years, and everything he puts out is fantastic. Now, one of the questions I get is price. So I've reached out to Soren, and I can now confirm that the price is only $17. That's $17 to get access to the Cozy Co-author. And that's going to get you writing fiction books in that amazing niche, the cozy niche, the cozy fiction niche. I know I've heard about this before, and there's different products within that niche as well. So if you click down here, you can see what cozy fantasies actually are. I'll tell you, give you some background to what they are, basically why they make it work so well, why these books sell so well in that niche. But before that, let's just jump up to here. I've got some stats for you. So this genre didn't exist 5 years ago, according to Soren, and I've done some research, and this is true. I didn't believe that this was actually a thing until I started diving into it. So what Soren's done, instead of just giving you some hyperbole and just give you some words about that within the Cozy Co-author, what he's done is basically shared with you some of the wins and some of the other authors in this niche who are doing fantastically well. And this is for inspiration. And you can see some of the other big guns in here, so you can click out and check out their books as well, see what they're doing. And it also gives you some massive heads up on the size of the business itself, or the opportunity. So you can see here there's 41.3% growth in sci-fi fantasy books. That's between 2023 and 2024. It's increasing all the time. It's 3.26 billion in adult fiction sales. This is massive. And if you look at that, copies of Legends and Latias, it's sold 40,000 copies of the book in its first 2 months. So this really is a powerful niche. And Soren, as you can see the details we go through here, there's a lot of detail in here that he puts into this. There's videos in here as well. Also what he does, he shows you some of his books. But let's just go through. The key thing here is when you go to get access to the members area, Soren's a stickler for doing things systematically. Just follow things step by step, and you can't go wrong. You'll have a fantastic book by the end. By the time you go through a sequence, you're going to have a fantastic book. So you can see how to get the most out of the book. You're going to have your printable guides. You're going to have a quick start guide here as well. But basically, just have a quick read through this and just watch what he says. Just follow exactly prompt by prompt by prompt by prompt. And you can see there's going to be some more videos in here as well. So just be aware of that as well. This is early review access, and this is me just got access because Soren's a good friend of mine, and it's just so I can share with you what's going to be in this Cozy Co-author package. So 3 ways you can use the book, or use a framework, basically the product. So the key things here is you can get AI to write the whole thing for you. Just get it to make all the creative decisions. Just say, surprise me, and it'll write the whole book, like I've done in my demonstrations. So if you want to see some of the videos where this book's been done, if this is the first video you've seen in this series, go and check around in here within YouTube, and you'll see the linked videos as well. So this actually labelled, you can say 1 to 4 videos, you'll be able to capture those, be able to see those as well, and you get to see some of the samples of the book. And also there's links below. I'll put a link below so you can actually jump straight into the key videos, so you can watch them from there. But they're all on this video channel now. The overviews kind of things on this video channel. But if you want the in-depth videos, then check the link below, and that'll take you to the in-depth video. So anyway, you can do it just by letting the AI write everything for yourself. You can work with backwards and forwards, work with Claude, because it's going to use Claude in this case, Claude AI, and it's Claude AI Sonnet, and you can do this on the free version as well. So you can go backwards and forwards and say, well, I like that idea, I don't like that idea, can you change this, can you change that? So you're in control of how the book actually structures itself and how it builds things out. And you can let AI do most of the heavy lifting. In this case, it's Claude AI. What you can do with Cozy Co-Author is you can say, I'm going to use a planning document, and you can create the planning documents, and what happens is, you'll see as we scroll down, you'll see the planning documents in moment. Here you're planning your story, getting started, set up phase, things like that, and there's your planning documents there. You can use them if you want, if you're an established author, and you can start using that to write your own book in your own style. So you can go fully AI, working with AI, or you can just say, right, I'm going to use the outputs that I've got here, what's built into this product, and write your own book as well. You've got the options of doing it 3 different ways. So I'm not going to go too far in depth at these just now, because I'm going to break them down as we go through. But the key thing here, as you can see, it's step by step. Why are we using Claude? Well, Claude's giving us better outputs than ChatGPT at the minute. It's much better for writing 80,000 word books. I've done it myself with Claude. And unlike other AI tends to degrade the more you use it. Claude's not like that. Because one of the things you're going to get a file. And if I just jump back to Claude here, I'll show you this. You get this Patience of Stillwater story state. And when you look at the other videos, you'll see that. That's the continuation story. So when you open a new, you download that, you delete the last version, you upload the new version, and then when you write the next chapter, the story is just brought forward. It pulls everything forward. So make sure that your story stays on track, make sure your characters are congruent, make sure the landscape's congruent, the scenes, make sure that the seasons are correct, all that good stuff is all done with this one little file here. And it's really, really powerful how it's done. So that's one of the reasons that we use Claude, is because it can keep that continuation across, as I say, 80,000 words. Next, you've got the planning section. This is going to show you how to plan your book out. So again, you can bring nothing and still get a real book. Basically get AI to write everything for you. Or what you can do is work with AI, or as I say, you can write it yourself if you wish. And you can see there's some examples we go through here. And he's starting to show you step by step how he does things. And it really is step by step training. You can't go wrong with this. And then you can see one of his books was on the Amazon bestsellers. One of Soren's books. Soren Jorgensen. He got his books onto the bestseller list on Kindle, basically. Because this is ideal for Kindle publishing. It's ideal more for people who read the Kindle. It's one of these series of books where people really want to read series after series after series. And they're addicted to the Kindles and other devices that read Kindle books. So that's another clue for you here. But again, it's got all the information you need here. Then we've got this getting started guide. Really simple. Just tells you step by step. Open Claude. What is a project? You create a project. Again, I've showed you how to do that in previous videos. But again, the screenshots here to show you how to do that as well. You can see the 3 steps that we have here. And we click next. We click next. And then it shows you how to create your projects, and then obviously you can navigate backwards as well. So you load the framework, and then you start the first chat. That's all you need to do. And the first chat is going to prompt you to start building your book out. And this is where you can say, surprise me. As you can see here, it says you can see surprise me, and it'll write something. Or you can give it some seed information. You could say, I want to put something for, you could say dragons on motorcycles or something like that. And you can see here there's some different keys that you can have here that you can work from as well. And again, down here you've got different choices as you work through. So I'm not going to spoil it for you because there's some fantastic information in here. I don't want to spoil it for you, I just want to give you an overview of what you've got so far. But you can see the scales of this, you can see there's videos here giving you the walkthrough, etc. And then once you get into the stage of writing your book, you then have the planning documents. Like everything else, Soren goes into great detail showing you what the planning documents are. So how to do it hands off, and then how to use the 6 files. So the 6 files are what coming out of the planning session. So you get the 1 framework and you get 1 prompt. And once you start chatting to Claude, it then creates these other 6 files. And these 6 files are what make your book stick together. And this is the 5 documents initially. So you're going to get the World Bible. This is what the Claude will create with you. You get a Story Bible. You get character profiles that will help you build that. It will help you build your chapter outlines. They'll give you initial story state, and then to keep the project healthy, you get that one file I mentioned before, and you just keep changing that file. Just download it, upload it, delete the previous version, and this will give you the full book outline. Literally, it takes minutes, matter of minutes, and it just walks you through step by step, and you can change and you can control all aspects of that as well. Then it shows you how to write the novel. So a lot of people watching this video may be new to writing with AI. So this is going to show you how to write the novel using Claude and how to structure everything. So one of the questions I've received before, not on here but in my Facebook group, was, so how do we get the documentation out? What does that look like? Well, you're going to see step by step how to write the chapter, how to design the chapter, then how to print the chapter as well. And then what Soren recommends is you do a read and fix. So after the end of each chapter, have a quick read of the chapter, make sure you're happy with it. If you're not happy, tell it to go rewrite it with some tweaks that you might want to put in there. So again, you're in full control. Or you can do what I do. In this case, this is just a demo where I'm creating the book I'm creating. I'll just let AI do everything, and then I'm going to review it at the end and edit it. And he tells you what format you need to print the file in. Save the file in rather, it's .txt, text file. And you can do that in Google Doc, Word Doc, or any other word processor. Just save as a text. Again, step by step, shows you exactly how to do it, how to create your book outlines. And one thing else that I really like about this as well, as you can see there's a workflow there, how to set everything up. One thing I do like is this, the editing and formatting of your book. So you've got your chapters written by AI, but what about editing the doc? Maybe you're not very familiar with how to do the edit. Well, that's not a problem. Soren's got you covered with that as well. So within the Cozy Co-author, everything's here for anybody of any stage, any standard of writing. If you're an absolute beginner to AI, then this is going to get you over the line. It's going to help you create a fantastic book in a fantastic niche. Just notice I'm in a different apartment here. I'm in a house this time, and the cats just walked past. Sorry about that. So it's going to help you create a fantastic fiction book in a very, very in-demand niche. But again, all that there, you've got all the different things. Claude can do the pass for you to do your editing. Shows you how to format for a Kindle Create. Shows you exactly how to do that, what you need to do. So there's no stone unturned with this. And the other thing it's got, when you start going through this, it mentions what name should you use? Should you use your own name, or should you use a pen name? Now, a lot of people use pen names. Stephen King uses pen names. J.K. Rowling, she used pen names as well. So it's up to you if you want to use a pen name. In this case, Soren uses Kit Ellis, but it's up to you if you want to use a pen name or your own name, you can do that. And then going down again, we talk about covers. How do you create covers? What kind of covers resonate with this audience? Well, Soren again goes into this to show you exactly what the covers should look like, what people like in this niche, and why they like this niche. And he's got the 3 covers from his book that you can see here, and then it gives you options. You can create with using AI, or what you can do is you can get somebody on Canva to do it for you, or you get somebody on Fiverr to do it for you, or you can create your own covers on Canva. It's up to you, but the covers really are what makes a book sell. So he goes into great detail within the covers. And then we have the Kindle Create, how to do the book, how to do the front and the back, and then we have how to publish it, the books, etc. Publishing part 2, publishing part 3, and you can make 3 books from one novel. He shows you how to do that. And he shows exactly how to do the author central setup, how to plan your sequel and build the series, how to make your books sell. So not only is it showing you how to create the books, he's also going to teach you how to sell it, like he's done with his books, selling thousands of copies. So this is again a step-by-step guide that you're getting here, a step-by-step guide with a product that's only going to cost you $17. $17 is, I don't know how many cups of Starbucks it is where you live, but it's not many cups of Starbucks these days. And you're going to get access to this tool that's going to help you write a fiction book. Let's see, I'm on to now. I'm on to chapter 17 just now. Just before I go, I'm just going to show you how to do this. I'm just going to download this last state that we had. I'm going to overwrite this one. Click save. Yes, I'm overwriting it. I'm going to go up to new Cozy Demo, and that's the project. You can see this is a project within Claude. I'm going to go here, the story state. I'm just going to delete that. And now I'm going to click here, click the plus sign to upload the device, upload from the device. I'm going to take that file that we just downloaded and saved. Now I've got here writing chapter 16. Now it's written chapter 17. Now I'm going to say chapter 18. Now in the other videos, what you'll see is these videos being written. You see these chapters actually being written. What's happening here is we're starting to get the outline of the draft, etc. and it's starting to go through from there, and it's starting to save these things through them. Just one sec, I've noticed something that I just did there, and this was a human error. This is my fault. So let me just come back to that. Okay, I'm going to do it here. I'm going to start a new chat. Right, chapter 18. So you'll see it'll do a different thing now. So it's reading the chapter outline, and then it's getting ready to create your chapter 18. So that was a human error on my part. I'm filming this live, so I want to show you exactly. Even I'm human, I do make mistakes as well. But now you can see it's going to outline everything it needs now to write this chapter. And it starts working through that the chapter state that we just given just before there. And then it's going to start structuring a chapter. It's going to tell us how many words it's going to be in the chapter. It's going to tell us what the story sequence is going to look like. And by the time it's finished, everything that is there for you to review. And all you need to do is save. But again, don't follow what I'm doing. I'm skipping quite a few things, but what I recommend you do is when you come and get access to this on the 1st of May, it's going to be coming out on the 1st of May, I think it's 10 AM Eastern Time, USA Eastern Time, and you can grab this for $17, and you can have your own book over the weekend, basically, if you want. If you want to take your time with it. Obviously, you want to do it in a day, you can do it in a day, do it in a few hours if you're focused, and then you can have your own book on Kindle and making sales for you constantly. 24/7 salesman, that's what these Kindle books are. So as I say, this is Cozy Co-Author. I highly recommend it. I'm now on to chapter 18, which is just drafting out now. If you look, it's still drafting the thing out for me. And this framework does all the heavy lifting. You don't have to do anything. If you want to write with it, you can get Claude to write 100% AI. You can do assisted, where you work backwards and forwards with Claude to start creating your book and your characters, etc. And if you're actually established author, then you can use the framework tools, etc., to help you then create this book. Now you can see there, it's starting to say how many words it's going to be in here. It's a bit short the target, so it's going to add some more words in. It's going to look where it can bolster the storyline, the chapter, etc. And it's going to go in and deepening the chapters that you see here. It's going to deepening the pre-dawn cellar, tending and morning passage, which is part of the story of the book. As I say, I'm not even looking at this book, I'm just letting the book write itself. So I've been Phil. That's another longer video than I was hoping to put out for you, but hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully you can understand what we've got here. We've got a very powerful fiction writing book here, especially in this cozy niche, which is one of the most in-demand niches on Kindle right now. So hope you enjoyed that. See you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.